But it's for them to have fun, so that's what we're going to make sure they have. So, otherwise, any other changes?
Ground Alpha said dismount.
I don't believe so. I
Solid
am, if they
copy.
raid
Once
that
Bravo
fob, I'm going to
gets
give
to
them some
position,
special
dismount
intel that'll
and
lead them to
advance
that
onto
fob
the
so they can
research
get
field.
the automatic rifle upgrade.
Copies.
So they can start getting some decent guns, because pretty soon they're going to be fighting purely guys with ARs. That's going to be a bit painful, but hey, you know, they might be able to pull through. We'll have to see. Now I'm also going to set my global here. We're going to go to 90, 35, 50, 50. Now it is also past 1900, which means the AI are going to go into nighttime mode, and I did give most of them NVGs. They'll be getting that upgrade next week, so that gives the players a bit of an advantage here. Because it's supposed to be against the Green 4 guys. The Red 4 slowly just have a little bit of an advantage each time up to a certain point.
You'll be holding back at the
And then
dismount
Blue
point.
4, I've been keeping track of. Blue 4, when they first meet Red 4, Blue 4 is supposed to like raffle stomp them.
Right, Charlie.
But I will admit, for my dice rolls so far for Blue 4, way back when we did this 3 weeks in a row, Blue 4 was not having a good time. But on the aftermath of the this op, they got some pretty good ones, so we'll see how it goes. Project 77 is going to... It's on ice because of a multitude of factors. I'll pick it up again, hopefully soon, but we'll have to see. There's so many things I want to do, so little time, and I'll be honest with you guys, YouTube, Twitch, and yada-da, they don't make that much, so I'm also seeing if I have to, what I can do to fix that. Otherwise, I won't really have any time to do the Zeus stuff anymore long term, so we'll see how things go. Yeah, Patreon. I might start pushing that a little harder, but only to a certain point. Regardless, let's talk about the So, outline place, there's only 2 squads. I have a vehicle asset right here. The PTRS guys should be able to easily murk that, but I'm actually not seeing any PTRSs.
Oh yeah, that's a bit of Zeusing.
One of them just said the D word. I'm not seeing any.
Understood.
When I hear that word, I freak out a little bit. As I should, in all honesty.
Armor Alpha, we've got vehicle east of first oil derrick.
Armor, you heard him. Move up.
Hey, firm.
Copy.
PID, BTR.
So I'm trying to get those things to come around.
Armor copies, on our way now.
RPG hit on the right side, managed to still get a critical hit because these things have paper-thin armor. Caused a few casualties here. We have a medic down without a heart rate.
Do not
And King of Kings is
overextend.
back up, even though he was just shot. So I think they just did a quick round of CPR to wake him up. Let me do a coin flip here. Tails. Alright, I'm gonna have them take their tails and run.
Ground to Alpha, confirm you're on the southern side of the research field.
Because that is literally, like, the entire enemy force, so no one really wants to deal with that. So again, I'll try to have him run, but no promises. I'm going to take that guy out. So Iopus is just landing the Sea Stallion back there. Ground, this is high. Do you copy?
Copy.
I got 2 late joiners. If you want to have air go back, pick them up, and bring them in the AO, that could give them something to do.
Solid copy.
Bravo, Alpha is pushing from the first oil derrick to the warehouse northeast.
Copy that.
Some shots went up here because they were firing on the high ground. Some people get down. You're hearing some automatic fire now from the DP-20. I think that's it's a DP something. What the actual fuck is the Lance in front of that Sea Stallion? It's a refuel. Knight already beat me to it. It's basically how they refuel other aircraft. There's also planes that do it with vehicles like F-22s. I almost said Harriers, but I think Harriers do have that functionality too. Mid-air refueling is a thing, and the Sea Stallion is capable of doing that to other vehicles as well. Ooh, I just heard that one of the PTRSs go off. Ah, there it is. One of the AT guys brought one. He's actually using it as a sniper rifle.
Bravo, this is ground. Hi, this is fucking Bravo. The trucks are glitching.
Define trucks are glitching, please.
Floating.
Which truck where?
On the resource field we're on. North of us, northeast.
So the fuel one?
The fuel one.
Alright, I'll drag it out of the hangar. Hopefully that'll fix it, but it looks fine on my end, so I'm not able to see that.
Yeah, hi, it's still floating outside the hangar. I'm going to try to get into it. Wish me luck.
Yeah, okay, I saw it land when you... Yep.
That's enemy air north, right?
Sorry for the ping.
No problem. So, Antov crashed.
So we have enemy air north. Northeast now.
Solid copy. What kind of air?
Huey.
Hold on.
Ground command to Alpha and Bravo, be advised if you secure the immediate vicinity of the resource field, move to the positions marked on map and prepare for the incoming QRF.
So sorry I'm taking us out of the fight here. I'm trying to...
Bravo copies.
do that. I know the Antovs are a pain in the ass to fly, so I'll give them a mulligan for it, but after that, if they lose it, they lose it.
Roger that. Copy.
I've given them mulligans on it multiple times, but eventually it'll stay dead. Whew. Yeah, the PTRS is literally an anti-everything, I agree. Hold up. Someone tell Seymour he needs to stop loading T1 add-ons. Duncan, I have a helicopter coming back to pick you guys up, so... yeah. I saw him, he was waiting here and he DC'd, so...
Huey is coming in northeast.
Oh, he went in attack mode, that's why.
Roger that.
Wave off, my dude, before the PTRS tears you a new one. Yeah, because that PTRS will murder the engine on that vehicle.
On the way.
Saw that thing fly directly north, and it should be fine. So, as that goes down, I'm gonna quickly write up... No, I'll have to do it after. Because I'm using that intel as a clipboard right now. Yep, buying new planes will definitely be better.
Ground command to Alpha and Bravo.
I don't think that's how helicopters work.
My JTAC is currently bringing the fuel wick to the dismount 2 point. Afterwards, he will tow your trucks into the compound.
Bravo, copy, thank you.
Jesus, Sam, what are you on? Where'd my squad go? Man, you guys are slow.
Ground command to Bravo.
Bravo.
Any activity on the road coming into the field?
Not as of now, we are pretty much on our pause.
Solid copy.
Ooh! He just sniped me with the PTRS!
Solid copy, eyes on,
Are you kidding me? All I hear is that anti-tank rifle, and I just got oofed up the wazoo.
Bravo, can you detach a fire team?
Solid copy.
That was funny.
Alpha's got a prepared position. We should have this. Nothing we can't handle.
Solid copy. Bravo, hold. Alpha, be advised, command team also has a 50 cal on wheels, if need be.
Ground, this is high. It looks like more people are connecting, so once you drop off your new guys, just send them back for the more. Over.
Solid copy.
So I'm just copying on that airfield, because as they move more to the right, I'm going to start pulling from that airfield instead. Yeah, the PTRS has iron sights. He doesn't have a marksman scope on it.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
So that was about a 75-meter shot, give or take. So pretty nice. Ice Demon, thanks for the 9-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the ops. Thanks for the baby, and I hope you keep getting kicks out of this operation.
Bravo's fire team should be at the oil station now.
Wow, I thought I was behind cover. They still got me. Sounded like the 50 cal unloaded on me from the left.
Go to the eastern side and look north-northeast.
Copy.
Alpha has covered west and north.
I'm going to deploy some QRF around that fob and send them down as infantry. I'll probably send up an additional vehicle. From the flank, just to secure somewhere. I want to set these guys on careless hold fire, because they know that they use PTRSs.
On the way.
So it would be very unwise for them to stay in the AO.
Solid copy.
I'm gonna do this without invisible
We had at
helipads
least
to let the
one
AI
sitting in
have
the
a little
airfield.
bit of
Copy that. On the way.
stuff, so.
Send in Goat Team 6
Oh.
now.
For some
Oh, what
reason
did
I
you
didn't
do?
have notifs for you. I need to catch you stream more. Thanks for all the amazing content.
Ground Alpha, how much longer are we static?
Second last call sign.
Alpha, how much longer are we
Iopus,
staying
what
here?
happened?
If you think that the QRF has been repulsed, I believe we can start moving.
I'm alive though, so he counted as a half victory.
Do you want me to mulligan it?
Yes. Your call.
If
I mean,
we are
your
about to
call.
move, Bravo can move back to the oil derricks.
Yeah, he's mulligan it. Like
Okay. I'm gonna respawn you, so just drive the people back.
Oh, Holy Light made it out.
Good for him.
Alpha and Bravo, your trucks are inside the resource field. You can mount up and we'll be moving to the Alpha dismount point, all squads.
Ground, this is High. Be advised, I'm mulliganing one of your Hueys because he had a technical glitch and plowed it into the ground. I am in a really good mood today. 2 air mulligans in an op where I've stated that I'm not gonna mulligan anything. That must be a really nice guy. Free Booze, thanks for the 11-month resub at tier 2. Twitch gets rid of notifications of random people all the time. Same with YouTube. What can you do about it, you know? But thanks for sticking with me for almost a year, man. I hope you keep enjoying the ops, and I hope you're getting a kick out of this.
All squads, sign off once you are ready to move.
So I saw
Armor,
Caleb
are
running
you
back
here?
to go check that out.
Hey, firm.
Looks like he's driving that fuel Vic back. But this is
moving
fine
ready.
because it means it'll be quicker for him to
Go ahead, Alpha.
I was just
get
saying
these
we're ready to
reinserts
move.
in.
Solid copy. Tank.
They're gonna use the
move
Sea
to
Stallion as
dismount point.
transport. That's
Squads move as well.
Ground, my recommendation
That's a
would
bit
be
worrisome.
that Bravo and Alpha hit the town from different angles, especially with the tank probably not crossing the mountain.
Repeat last, Alpha, my squad mate was talking over.
My recommendation would be Alpha uses blue line, Bravo uses green line, as well as the tank with Bravo.
Solid copy actually, yeah. I want that town cleared regardless.
Armor to ground, which dismount point do you want us to be at?
Alpha dismount north of the resource field. Do you see it?
Firm. It's just that there were 3 on the map.
Only one of them is called Alpha dismount, but
I only heard dismount. My apologies.
I need to disable that feature.
Bravo's moving out. Bravo to ground interrogative. Are we moving to Alpha dismount as well?
A firm, and from there you will be dismounting and moving with armor around the mountain.
Vic's on the move.
Observe. Break. Observe the green line. Do you see it?
Yep, we're going.
Roger.
I'll tell you once we're there.
On the way. On the way.
Excuse me. Alright, starting to get dark. They're going to proceed on to the fob. The fob's going to be a lot tougher because I got entrenched vehicles, a Bushmaster, cannon on the north, 3 static turrets facing southwest. So we'll see where they decide to attack from. I'm going to replace this guy real quick and put him on the mortar. And I'll have a reinforcing tank coming in to assist shortly. Otherwise, these guys are up here. I got this patrolling squad. I can hear them, so I am going to go check out what that noise
Bravo
is.
dismount.
On the way.
Alpha dismounted. JTAC to high.
Send message, JTAC.
Can I just drop this fuel truck here and just count it? Do I need to bring the fucking stallion?
You can leave it there if you wish.
Danke.
Bravo starts moving out on green line.
Alpha's moving out on blue line.
Contact northeast. Boat squad.
Break, full squad uphill north.
On the way. On the way.
You just saw that guy get PTRS. These guys have a spotlight up for their vehicle. They're illuminating that area.
Bravo, hold still.
Yep.
That squad's coming in. Now, real talk. Do I have flare rounds in you?
Alpha, seems the contact has subsided, but still move into their...
Nope, he
negative.
just has shells. Alright.
Hey, High Command, a lot of this stuff is still pretty desyncy from yesterday. Is that still an issue by chance?
I don't know what to tell you.
Okay,
Break. Armor just engaged a vehicle coming in from the east, unknown type.
Solid copy, you're free to engage it.
So, we're still having desync issues from the Friday thing. If everyone remembers, the Friday op was desyncy as shit.
Bravo copies, we're still getting engaged from North Hill. Everything.
Say they blew it up, so...
Armor, report.
Alright, I'm gonna send a message to
Was that
Auntie.
Bravo, make sure you're not engaging Alpha. We're clearing this flank of the guys engaging you.
That was the vehicle cooking off.
Copy that.
Why are they desyncy?
Be advised, there's something else back there launching red flares. No eyes.
On the way.
Let's just cook off from the vehicle.
Send a message to Auntie real quick.
Bravo ground, be advised, Alpha Squelly is down.
We can send you Bravo medic, but we need him for a couple more seconds.
No, we're good. We're pulling him back.
Bravo's holding for now.
We have the infantry. So the infantry are fine, which is good, but the vehicles, for whatever reason, are
Detected round.
being a mess.
Send it.
Copy, what's your pause? At least 3 reinserts plus JTAC. Need LG
We're
somewhere.
currently Alpha dismount north of the resource field.
Copy, we'll get there soon enough.
Be advised the position is still not fully secure. Let the reinserts be on standby.
Hey, firm, we'll just drop them off northwest of resources field behind the hill.
Solid. Bravo.
You know what, before I send anything, we're gonna do the tier 3 op on the tier 2 server.
Bravo copies.
And if it's an issue, I'll know if it's my connection or if it's just my server being weird. And if it's my server being weird, I can go and message Havoc and ask what the hell's going on. And in the meantime, just use server 2. To get things done. That means I need this to get done in another 2 hours, give or take. I guess, yeah, and it's all one big mess. So I'm gonna keep pushing the attack over here.
Alright, I got an LZ for you, JTAC, and the reinsert.
Back in Black didn't realize there was a
Let me
guy
know
to his
nearby, I'll
left.
pop smoke.
Yeah, the infantry aren't desyncing because they...
Yeah, someone just fired up a tank. I think it's from the
Yeah,
north.
no, I don't know if the server's desyncing or if it's just me. Hey, Alpha, are you guys the ones up on the hill?
Tanks taking RPGs from northwest. Bravo's moving to engage up the hill.
Bravo, return back and go up into the hill. Alpha seems to be fast.
Yeah, Iceman, I'm seeing a lot of these ground units like teleporting behind friendlies.
Armor has absolutely no idea where we're getting hit from. We're just on the move right now.
Was the first engagement fine?
The first one was fine, but this one, like, I'm literally seeing them like teleport through the hills.
Yeah.
Like, I just watched two dudes teleport behind all of Alpha and kill them.
Bravo to Alpha, I think we have enemies in between us on the hill.
All of Alpha appears to be down, my dude.
Oh, that's cool.
That's why I told you to expedite.
Bravo's going to Alpha.
Nothing was pre-placed.
Hold the vehicle.
What's my ping? In the 200s, same with bandwidth, but I mean, people are in the hundreds, low teens. Do I have the highest ping on the server? 206. We have 388. $367.
Does anyone have a fucking accurate position of Alpha?
Well, the T-70, the tank is looking right at me, and it's right past, so you are on top of it?
Yeah, we're...
They're all dead right there. There's an enemy squad that's kind of dead, I'm not sure.
Ground command to tank, start pushing up into the hill and securing the area.
Confirm, on our way.
Tank, watch your fire.
Armor copies.
Yeah, hold fire up there into the hill, because it's only friendlies up here for now.
I don't know, I thought the issue with Friday was that some of the units were pre-placed and that I disconnected, so the server was just having heart attacks with localizing units, but there hasn't been a disconnect from myself, and there's no pre-placed units, so now I'm trying to figure out why that's the case.
Let's give him a warm welcome.
Pain looked fine. My pain has always been like in the 200s for the server, so that hasn't changed, so it just has to be something about the network traffic. But the only way I'm going to be able to know if it's client-side or server-side is if the, I'll have to run the second mission on server 2 today. And see how that goes. I mean, it could be an internet bandwidth issue, because again, this didn't pop up till the weekend. But I haven't seen this issue on any other servers, so it leads me to think that something on my server hosted by Havoc is being wonky. Here's what I'm gonna do. The units are tied to me, though, so I don't think I'm going to see any desync like I have been. They reported that the vehicle was floating, for example, back in the first base. So I don't think I'm going to see anything from their perspective. And if I think
Bravo ground.
I enter view them, I'm not going to be able to see anything, because again, it looks fine on my end.
Know what Alpha's position is right now? Thanks, baby cakes. We're on it. Touch me.
So, the only thing I can think of here is something between me putting units down on the server to the players seeing the server. There's a desync there that isn't emanating properly. Because when you see desync, usually the server will stop everything in place.
And 113 20 mil in the town.
Tank, where's your position?
Guys, if you haven't got an AT,
Tank is at 111031 northwest of Alpha Dismount.
Solid copy. Once Alpha gets reinserted, you will be moving with the entire force across the mountains and into the town. Your priority targets will be the PT-76 light amphibious tank and M113 with the 20 mil. How copy?
Good copy.
There's nothing I can do about
Squad,
that
I
if it's
expect you
network
to give them
desync,
accurate
and that's what frustrates me the
markers and
most.
pointers where those are.
Could take it if you want. I'm fine. Yeah, Bravo's gonna hold it now. Just hold those 360s on. Okay.
Yeah.
Armor, be advised, you got 2 friendly infantrymen passing you now from the south.
Affirm.
Alpha starting to mark shit in the town.
Ground command to Alpha, do you copy?
They're reinserting, my dude.
Okay, I thought they were in the A already.
Best we can do is proceed on plan and hope it lessens up. But if it is a server-side problem, again, I'll just use server 2 for the time being until Havoc fixes it, then run a test stop to see if it's actually fixed, and if not, then we'll see what's going on. Background music is M2 font sped up to 1.25 times speed. weird how that all works.
Solid copy. On the way. Roger.
I mean, keeping units static should be the best bet, but...
Send in Goat Team 6.
I don't know, it's annoying when you have a server that doesn't work properly. I know the tier 3 guys I have, which are the, you know, the best these guys are ever gonna have. I've got a squad of them defending this as well as another squad of other guys, but we'll see how things go. Hey, Mod, how are you doing? Thanks for giving Stream Elements a sub. I mean, even Stream Elements was down on Friday, so that's why I thought, you know, it was just the Internet of Things having a bandwidth problem. And it could very much still be that. By the way, guys, let me know when you want me to switch it to night vision. I think actually it might be a little better just to use night vision right now. Almost got Streamlabs to a year. Yeah, that's fair. But thanks, buddy. I hope you keep enjoying seeing the ops, man. So I'm a little defeated now, because it's like, you know, ops, I try to make ops that take a little while to make, you know, something that, you know, some first-year Zeus could not even fathom creating. And it's annoying to, like, for the last week, just to constantly have these types of issues.
I've got zero
that
insights from the back of a helicopter.
You know, that can really break the ops. It's like, why put all the effort in?
I got eyes on the MIA.
If my materials are just going to, you know, break like this, so... We'll run the tier 3 op, we'll see if the desync is still there, because if there is still desync in the tier 3 op, that means that there's something wrong with my internet connection that is somehow causing units to desync on the server when I Zeus.
I
don't think that's the case, though, because we would have seen stuff like that in the 700th op. So I am, like, 80% certain it's the server, but I want to be 100% before I send Havoc an angry email. So we'll do it up on the T2 server, and if we see the same results, then I'll scratch my head and try to figure out what's going on. But if we see that there's no unit desync and stuff, I'm gonna have Auntie help me with sending them a message, because it's really annoying that that's a thing.
The southeastern part of the town seems to be
Killer
empty,
Pujo, thanks for the 2-month resub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you're getting a kick out of this.
Solid copy. Here's the deal. You all will be moving from Arma position towards the Hill 12. Observe blue line. That should give you, I don't know, probably the best bet getting somehow to the town.
So some people...
Bravo would suggest to just check the black line, so we're in the town to move against all of the bullshit in there.
I mean, again, another worst comes to worst, I could just,
If you believe... Yeah, okay, now I see those suggestions.
Make sure server 1 is
okay,
up to
we'll
date.
be moving along the black line and trying to move into the town, trying to get the...
New server 2, but that means I'm gonna have to give them like an hour long.
Bravo copies, we're gonna wait for Alpha to come
I'll
in.
have to grab Danny and send him a DM saying, hey, server's being really weird, I gotta hijack server 2. You think you could use server 1? If you can't, let me know and I'll wrap up my op. I'll have to word it like that.
All forces, you are to move out and converge onto this southern
I've
part
noticed,
of the
like,
town.
Havoc's been a really good hosting provider, but the past
Bravo
month,
copies,
there's been a weird bump in issues. They've all been manageable, but this one
I
is
just told Alpha what we're doing.
pretty much game
And
breaking.
we're flanking
so
around this side. I'm going to be sticking with Alpha, and then I'll regroup with ground.
Politely ask that they either fix it or give me another server, and then when it's done, I'll do a test stop, and if we still see issues, then I don't know what to do. Like, personally, I'd like to build my own server at this point, because then I have direct control of management, and it's a hard box, but that is a financial investment that, right now, I don't have the luxury of having. So that tank should honestly be able to take care of that, the Bushmaster, aka the armed 113, and then duel with this PTRS. Or no, PT tank, excuse me, PTRS is the anti-tank rifle. And also, I know if they line up a good shot from the hills on this 113 with the PTRS, they should be able to duke it down pretty easily. You know, if this error has been an issue the past few days, I'm actually kind of happy I didn't run my ops yesterday then. Because Saturday ops take the longest amount of time to set up because we're playing with a bunch of custom stuff. So if I had to, you know, have all of that break just because of network desync that's out of my control, I'd be even more pissed off.
Ground command to all squad leads.
But I have some network people I know
we already see
in
some
a few different communities. I could probably ask
mark their
if
positions.
they've been
Once
running
the area
this
is
type
secure,
of
we
issue in
can
one way or the other.
arrange for an exfil of those vehicles.
We'll see how things go.
Bravo, copy.
Alpha copy.
Bravo, ready to move.
Alright, all squads move out, move towards the town, and double time it.
In this case, what they should honestly do is mount up in their vehicles, drive up to the exact edge of the town, and begin that flank. Because if the vehicle catches wind of them
Armor,
early
provide
on,
overwatch for the advancing
it could
infantry.
prove messy. However, there is the nighttime advantage they have, because it is pretty dark at this point.
And under no circumstance,
However,
do not enter the town until
I do
you
have dudes with NVGs in here, so we'll have to see how things go.
On the way.
Be advised, ground command, I've got no eyes inside of the town just due to how dark it is already.
So a lot of this is going to turn into short
Do you
range
have
fighting.
NVGs or any kind of night vision? No?
Not in sight, no. Once I go into first person, there's literally just straight lights and that's it.
Solid copy, understandable. You can move up to the first line of buildings.
I'll stream them
I suggest
about
Bravo
5-ish.
takes west side, Alpha takes east side of the town.
Yeah.
Roughly. Or off the road.
Sorry about that. Alright. Audio's still good. Cool,
infantry,
cool,
once you move up to waypoint 1 marked on map.
Sorry, it's not good to have IRL conversations where you name drop people that I know on a stream, because some of you crazy people like to dox, so I just kind of had a little
armor
heart attack
inside
there.
the compound. How copy?
Bravo is west of waypoint
Copy,
1.
hold at waypoint 1. Alpha has eyes on infantry moving uphill northwest of the town.
Solid.
Tank, move up to...
So I'm going to be really curious to see how they snipe that Bushmaster.
Bunker bearing... Have the gun facing bearing 330.
Gun hasn't adjusted. Finn is in its sight lines up here.
And
He is in a marksman
You'll be
kit,
able to see
but
it.
he is right in front of that Bushmaster,
Some
so if he
sort of
starts
vehicle to the
shooting,
left
that
of the
thing is
bunker.
gonna mess him up.
Eyes on.
Engage when ready.
Yeah, so I saw the spotlight.
Can you kill that vehicle?
They disabled the gun on it. Very
Hit on this,
smart.
I'm looking for it.
There goes
Engage took
RPGs.
care of it. Just make sure you take care of what's in the bunkers.
So I'm gonna pull that tank up. See if Artie decides to fire on its own. It might not.
Hey, firm.
Blue's charging.
Bravo's on the compound.
I'm gonna see if I can respawn the vehicle. That's the only thing I can think of that would fix any desync like on the spot. And if there's still desync, then that is literally just server stuff. So 50 cal isn't turning left. Said he turns right and starts engaging some of those guys. But hey, if you guys don't mind, could you do ! multi and watch Bad Wolf's stream and tell me how bad the unit desync is? Because I need to get a good estimation. If he did just go down, I think the 50 cal turned and fired at him.
Alpha ground.
That's what it looks like without NVGs right now.
Alpha squarely down, 2 I see you stepping up. You're at the military compound.
Solid copy, Alpha. Bravo, keep moving until you get parallel and then swing into assist.
Bravo's about 50 meters away from the...
I mean, they just started firing at this thing immediately.
Arma through what's your ETA? We got PT-76 coming in from the north.
They heard it coming in.
North.
And from Armor's moving. Be advised, Armor crew is not able to do repairs on the vehicle.
They got a hit on it there, so I don't know. These guys are in the open. They're standing up and trying to take shots at it. They got the spotlight on it.
Approximate bearing is at PT-76.
North, had him in that vehicle, or he's down.
Push up to the infantry. Do not sit this far back.
Abraham's moving up at that angle.
They're inside the compound. Go, move.
Bravo's ground, just a heads up, we won't be able to move in until the cook-off from the 20 mil Vic is over, but we absolutely get that.
Solid copy. Hold firm and look towards the north.
Okay.
PT-76 dismounted.
Rounding him in retaliation. Their left track is a little messed up, otherwise they should be okay. Shoot that guy's right here. Abraham's still crawling up. Most of this garrison is down. And you also do have this vehicle still active.
Squad, be advised you have a tank at your disposal in the immediate vicinity. Use it as you need.
PT-76 apparently was not destroyed. It is now.
Seymour's got blown up by the cook-off. Excuse me, Andruza. He disconnected, so he just needs to TP back up. Stand those guys up. That vehicle is shooting at these guys up here.
Ground forces, is there anyone around the PD-76 currently?
Bravo's in the military installation.
So I did see one KIA.
Yeah, my 2IC is somewhere down next to it.
Iceberg also dies.
Bravo is trying to pick him up.
There hasn't been anything mobile in this base except that tank. Try to send the infantry down here. I have respawned them, so hopefully nothing too stupid will happen. Just one tapped Karn, jeez. Did they... I don't think they know this is firing. They opened the doors and they shot the crew inside.
I'm like, there's someone shooting us, but I don't know where. Oh, he's in there. That big. Ah! Skelly, you good? It's driving away.
Is that enemy? That's enemy.
Yes!
Got us down, don't worry.
Send in Goat Team 6.
Hello from Ireland.
Stop resisting.
Well, it sounds like it's fine. Like, I don't know what to say. Hey! Connor, thanks for the 5-month resub.
All forces within the
I love Ireland. I want to go one day.
Be advised,
I've got I'm actually
also
half Irish,
looking
so
for some kind of intel in here. So if you find
well, but I get white girl wasted pretty easily. That's my issue. But thank you so much, Connor, for the 5-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this one.
On the hill.
Again, the PTRS to use as a marksman rifle. That is such a meme, but it works. Even though all they get... Actually, do they? No, I thought that was a scope built in, but no, he literally just has a little dot, like mil dot right there, and that's his sight.
Yeah, I can't... Be advised, marksman can't
Still
use
working
the
on him.
scope in this light. I'm useless right now.
He's dead now.
That's the marksman rifle.
Also, forces be advised, it looks like the enemy has NVG capabilities.
Shadow up.
Copy.
Trying to send them in so the player base has something to mop up.
Medic.
Why don't go over here? Just over here, bud.
Be advised, Daz is currently working on Bad Wolf.
Hello? Vehicle, please no. Vehicle, please no. Why you gotta do that?
Wow, finding a medic is harder than I thought.
Well, half of them are dead now. That's not good. That happens every time too. Just copy paste it in and then copy in the 2 squads and it should be okay.
Alright. Covering.
It's fine, mate.
More to work.
One of my guys is taking right now.
But yeah, the speeds of these guys loading into my interface, for example, are very slow compared to normal.
Apparently I can't get in it. Fucking decent.
Great in it.
Or is it locked?
He'll be back. You guys will.
No, it's giving me the option.
This chance to speak to the WAR 2000.
It's not locked. It's letting me do the animation and everything, but it just kicks me straight out afterwards.
I think the server is just hosed. Because them not being able to get in empty vehicles because I spawned something in, and that's because the server's taking forever to process the fact I just spawned those units in, I'm willing to bet
Have you got any random chats?
it's just the server being hosed to high hell.
Bravo back on that.
Solid copy. What's the situation on contacts?
You got random chads northwest
We've got nothing right now.
Any information about possible intel in the base?
Alright, I'll come up to you, Kings. We'll hold them.
We're still searching.
Purpose out, the whole guy's working on them.
No sign so far.
I was taking shots from
Where is this from? Well, here it does.
Where?
Ah, man.
Roger that, holding here.
I didn't see where the shot came through, just went over my head.
Whereabouts, but...
Why did you get out of the... Stop it. No, get back in, you tards. No, in. Stay in the vehicle.
Bravo,
I'm hearing it come from the northwest hill, I don't know why.
Our medic's currently dead. We will need him reinserted as soon as possible.
Solid cop.
Friendly's moving
I've got, right at the base of the hill here, I've got something.
The red team, they pushed up.
All forces be advised once we repel these contacts to the west.
Just leave.
Once we secure the area, we'll be loading up and moving down south along the blue line. We will try to bypass the next resource field and try to dismount behind it because that's the only place where we can leave Vix and be within normal range.
Using my binos, I can see out to the northeast. I can't see anything to the northwest.
Review the plan as soon as you can and let me know if there's something you want to know.
Hey firm, and ground FYI, at the military thing we've just spent a lot of blood taking. There is one fuel and one ammo truck.
Solid copy.
God damn it, Scully.
Alright. Just nipping for a quick pish.
Oh yes. Well done, Alpha. Job. Good work.
Yeah, I can't seem to find any intel in here at all, Karen.
Bravo.
So I don't have night vision.
Are you clearing the shit north? Or do you want help?
Frames are dying right here, jeez.
Okay, because I kind of don't want to move out without a medic.
Oh, you're right next to me, nice.
Bravo, for the sake of preserving the momentum of the situation, I suggest you load up, mount up if you consider the situation to be safe, and then we'll move up. I'll detach my platoon medic to your squad for the time being until we reinsert your medic. How copy?
Copy that. What are we doing with the ammo fuel wick?
Detach one person from your squads to take them and bring them to... I don't know.
What are we doing at the moment, my brother?
Well,
to the... Oh, to the green. No, you won't drive it all the way. We just need to leave it somewhere for the pickup.
White again, bless him.
Well, just mark it on map.
Is it memory leaking?
To drive back one of the fucking fuel, ammo, whatever it takes.
Able to do it.
Okay, pause.
Where am I driving?
What the fuck?
Who the fuck threw that?
Pause will be marked on map, the rest will be mounting up and going to the next objective in a couple of minutes.
No, it's just healing myself as someone managed to grenade inside the base. I don't know if it was enemy or a bad bug.
No idea. It happened in front of me.
Hey, Az, you over here? Azariah, you over here?
Memories,
Ground, are Vix being brought up to the fob we just took?
Too bad.
Unknown at this time. I haven't given any order, nor I've heard from my JTAC or 2IC, so I don't know what's up with the VIX.
Go to gas station.
Contact east.
Solid copy, all forces stand by and repel the attack.
Alpha's gonna at least move the fucking trucks out of the way.
Ready? Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Stop promising me a good time.
Armor, where are you?
Armor is currently direct east, right by the ammo and fuel truck.
Yeah, it might be mem leaking.
Eyes on.
Box. That's why I'm trying to see. Like, the server's fine.
Say it.
Affirm contact.
It's getting
Just
worse,
southeast of Alpha Dis,
slowly.
Engage the UE command with reinserts.
Oh god, solid copy. Can they handle the contact or do they need reinforcements?
We're now waving off because I'm in the helicopter.
Break, we have got one full squad southeast of us.
I think they're talking about Iopus and that Huey, because I don't have any Hueys up right now.
Solid copy, they're desyncing.
Yeah, they're desyncing.
Hey, Aaron, welcome to your first stream. It's a little bit better, but...
Alpha to ground? Bravo to ground, sorry.
Send it.
I've got a couple of people down in the compound currently. Can you send your medic to search for them and pick them up?
Solid copy. Where exactly in the compound?
In one of the bunkers. You should be able to find them. I'm currently separated from them.
You should be able is not good enough. I need a bearing. Northeast, west, south, south where?
Break. Alpha to Armor, request you move up the road and support us east, shift up to...
I mean, even with the desync, players are still doing a really good job. It's just...
Shift up to the northeastern side of the town.
I hate having an issue that I can't solve.
Yeah, have you got Skelly? Skelly was the one down in the east.
Armor acknowledged.
Are the people taken care of or not?
Yes, they are being taken care of.
Okay.
Never mind, ground people are taken care of.
Solid copy.
Oh my god, this guy had an M79. Very sexy.
Solid copy. Move up and try to... Can you bring the truck?
I'm walking this guy around back here.
Ooh.
He doesn't have NVGs, so we won't engage because he can't see anything.
One or two people to go back.
Sorry, wrong there.
I can see clearly now. Yeah, I had the night vision for the Arsenal. It was shit. I just got better night vision. I'm excited. Leave me to be excited. Daylight. It's just having a nap.
I just can't push it.
Why? What's the matter, Karen? Oh, right. It was like...
Ground command to Alpha.
I am.
Send for Alpha. I'm back up.
Are you combat effective?
I don't know where most of my people are, so no.
This is Alpha 2, I see we are combat effective. We require support further up to the northeast of the town. Ideally armor.
Ah!
Confirm my last, please.
Be very quiet.
Is anyone on this net?
Yeah.
But yeah, Karen, we got
Armor,
two
where
gun
are you
trucks
not
here as well that we
responding?
could use in the future that are pretty nifty.
Armor had a bit of
They're
a
all
problem
nice,
with
they're both
TeamSpeak
good.
crashing.
Oh, those gun trucks. That one is a fucking ammo.
I think our vehicles are at the edge of town and not back there
This
at the dismount point, so we should be fine.
Ah, okay, cool. Cool, very good, my friend.
As long as you know
Ground command to Bravo. Move out and go to the VIX where you dropped them at the south of town.
Alright, it's pitch black.
All the way back?
In the face right now.
All the way back where you dropped them at the green drop-off point.
You want me to take the full squad or leave someone here?
Contacts have subsided here. This is considered safe now. Move.
Okay, we will take the ammo and fuel rig with us to get it somewhere
Solid
safe.
copy. Just move now.
Alpha, check that.
Fucking, who is doing that?
This is my last. Okay, to everyone on the net, this is my last warning with bad frags. What?
I would hazard the guess there's probably a straggler somewhere being RC'd and tossing frags. Clear the area.
We are moving. Get the ammo and fuel rig. We are moving back to our truck.
Should be stuck underneath the fucking floor somewhere.
I think he's stuck underneath the floor.
God fucking damn it.
Just breathe, Karen. There's already enough stressing people in the team. We don't
Can
need
you
to stress them.
switch to the driver?
Yeah, of course.
There's a vehicle in the police station and
Yeah, I'm gonna move us now.
Yeah, that is 100% enemy fire, Bravo, so clear your area.
It's in the tent, mate.
I'm back at Bravo's location. Trying
Yeah,
to get somewhere I can
as well.
figure out who's going to take over for me when I disconnect because I have a headache.
Apparently I am, because I can turn the engine on and off.
Yeah,
See?
for me, in the engine. I can see you
This-
in the engine.
Oh, this is fucking brilliant, this is. Right, go on, hang on, try again. Oh, now I can't get out. Epic!
Yeah, we can't move the fucking VIX because desync. We just can't even start them.
Yeah, get out of the fucking rig. Try to get into any fucking rig at this point.
Can you drive this one?
We're going back to our
We've just been hitting frags to clip off in the fob but not hearing anything.
There we go, get in. Get in, quick, come on.
Yeah, get
Got the ammo one.
Get in fucking any truck right now, we're going back there. I think
Alright, so the multi's now not viable.
I'm in the base.
There's just general desync going on because it's also messing with the vehicle placements. Ground, this is High. Do you copy?
Yeah, I copy.
I'd recommend you just fall back to a fob and we wrap it up early. I think the server is just entirely hosed. I'm gonna run the tier 3 op on server 2 just to make sure it's not something to do with my connection, but after we confirm that, I'll try to get the server fixed ASAP.
A firm, hold forces, pick up your forces, pick up your guys, and get in the vehicle. Let's retreat back to the FOB.
Yeah, Bravo copies.
This is a technical issue, and yeah, it's unfun to play at this state.
Armor copies.
Man. I mean, the 700th, I know that issue, the issues that were happening weren't unit desync, it was just desync between me and the headless clients.
Go for armor.
That was expected.
We are withdrawing from this position, heading back to our
I wasn't hearing if,
you are now out here alone, you may want to start pulling back.
it was about a 50-60 person op
Hey,
with
I'm pulling back now.
a lot of units moving around, and I was spawning stuff and they were getting killed, and no one complained about any unit desync like this. So again, I think it just has to do with the server, but I'm not gonna know until we run the next op, essentially, on server 2 to see what's going on. So I think if we extend the timetable, we'll probably take a small break after debrief. I have to go do the... Actually, I can do that right now while they're indexing. I can set up the next server.
Bravo to ground.
Send it.
I don't know if we are gonna be able to bring enough, like, transport, because in half of the fucking trucks we can't even get in. I'd like to get back to base.
Armor can fit 4 people on the outside.
Do not shoot lights. Wrong net.
But now I'm at least like 85% certain that's just the server being stupid.
Bravo, can you secure any other Vics, any other trucks or something?
We're trying right now. Fix the fucking wheels on it.
We can give you 1 wheel from our.
I already have the wheel, he just kind of ran straight into me while I'm trying to fix it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Zeusing.
Alright, Caleb, your wheel should be fine, or Kern, or whoever the fuck that was.
Yeah, I'm going back to fucking get Alpha.
So, from what I just heard, that means the desync isn't server to player, it's every player to everyone on server.
Which fob are we headed back to?
The one we started
That
from.
just might be a bandwidth issue. Which would make sense with how the world is right now, but... Huh.
All forces just retreat back to the FOB where we stepped off from.
Count that up going forward. Then again, you know, if I'm trying to think, you know, like where the issues could be, but if server 2 is completely fine, then we know that it's that IP's issue.
If anyone needs a pickup, speak up, so JTech can arrange for it.
Just mark somewhere for the helicopter to land, I'll tell my people to get there.
Are you in a vehicle?
I am, not all of my squad is because we didn't have space.
Where are they?
Okay.
Is JTAG to Alpha or was it Bravo? It doesn't matter. Bravo. Where is your squad?
Sorry, I'm tabbed out making the proper announcements here.
So I'm getting no LZ or anything like that. My RSS is just gonna RTB.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'm out of fucking comms range for them anyway now.
Alright, so that's announced. Supposed. Use the... Alright. So, let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? Ground, this is Hyde, do you copy?
Ground copies, go ahead.
Roger. I'm going to go ahead and index. I've set everything up so we can do the next stop on server 2 in an hour, but I will be pooling some questions here so I can try to find the nature of the problem. Over.
Take your time.
Desyncing.
Alright, so...
When was the last time you did a restart
on
your server?
Real quick, I restart the server every day after every op. So... First off, was there anyone that didn't have any desync issues, or was it everybody completely? Because I'm trying to figure out if this is a bandwidth issue, or if it's a patch issue. Everyone? Okay, so it's a bandwidth issue.
I didn't have any desync.
Okay. Because if everyone's having it, it's a bandwidth issue. If it's only a select amount of people, then it is a combination of a pain in a server issue. And I can either way. I'm gonna tell Havoc to give me a new one because this is ridiculous for what we do.
Wait.
I'm asking Danny if server 1 is up to date because I'm gonna try to run the tier 3 op. I'm gonna run in an hour instead of at 3 o'clock at the top of the hour to give us a little extra time. But that is meant to be a quicker op. But still, I want to make sure it doesn't bleed into his training. And then try to get server 1 up if we can.
Server 1's being used for the new mod set testing right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so server 2 is
server
up
2.
to date as of this morning, so it should be good to go.
Alright.
How about if it's still relevant, how about people put 1 in chat if they had desync, 2 if they didn't?
Yeah, that would be helpful. Yeah, so I'm seeing a bunch of ones right off the bat. So it's probably it's probably mostly a bandwidth issue with some weird pain issues because everything, like there was no memory leak on the server, there was no overstress on the CPU, there was no issues with ping spikes anywhere, there was nothing in the RPT. So this is purely just that server is having some weird bandwidth issue, and it's been going on since Friday.
Yeah, Liru, keep in mind.
I'd like to point out that
just
coronavirus.
Come on.
Okay, break. Here's the deal. We could say Corona. Yeah, I agree. But this hasn't been an issue on server 2 at all, from what I've heard. And if any Zeus here who has used server 2 in the past week or two can verify, let me know. But I think this is purely my server because I mean I've played in a few ground ops over the past week and they've all been fine.
I put a straw poll up for people to give it as a thing that can handily ruin DM so that you can actually see its reference.
Crackerjack, thanks for the resub at 5 months. I hope you keep enjoying the ops, and I hope you get a kick out of this.
Around Portugal, UK side, one of those cables had issues.
Yeah, but these servers are based in France.
Yeah, but Portugal to UK, France is in between those two countries.
Yeah,
maybe.
I mean, UK.
But BRB, one second, I'm gonna close the stream. Alright, so I'm going to wrap it up here. We'll be back in an hour, hopefully with a less messed up server. I've got a fun mission file, complete open arsenals for everybody. Hopefully that'll be more enjoyable than this. But otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Sorry this got wrapped up quick, but, you know, if the players aren't having fun, we need to kind of end it, and I need to figure out what the hell's going on. Otherwise, cheers, guys. Have a good one. Go operate operationally. See you in an hour.